Hey, Hayes families, it's me, Mike Nestler here again, hoping to ease some minds tonight and get you ready for that first day of school tomorrow. I know we are all super excited, and I could tell by those faces from open house last night, you are excited too. I wanted to just one more time kind of walk you through the schedule here and do it with this and with your student, hopefully beside you. You can find things a little easier. Sorry about that. So if I am in Mrs. Thomas's homeroom, you can see here I've got the color. So down the side here, every homeroom is a color. If I'm in Mrs. Thomas's homeroom, I can tell that that's my color, and I can tell right here that here is my color on the code chart. And I have math with Mrs. Thomas starting at 9:30. If you look at the schedule, all academic classes start at 9:30. This class goes till 10 o'clock. So if you have math with Mrs. Thomas first block, it goes till 10 o'clock. Start on this side of the bar, ends on this side of the bar. Got a 10-minute break. And if I'm in Mrs. Thomas's homeroom, I'm looking for my color on the chart again, and I come over to this section, which starts at 10:10, and I'm right here in science class. Here's science class, and I'm in Mrs. Chrisman's class for science. I come over here, and I'm looking for Mrs. Thomas's name. I found it. Here she is. And I'm taking art. So I'm in my art class from 10:50 to 11:10. Start on the left side, ends on the right. Mrs. Thomas's class for art. Scrolling over, everybody else in sixth grade, I finished my unified arts. They have theirs. I've got my independent work time, my office hours with my teacher. They shared more of those specifics with you last night, and those are all still in our virtual classroom for those more specific teacher schedules. We've then got lunch from 12 to 1 o'clock, 12 to 1 o'clock. I come over here. I'm looking for my color again. There it is. If I'm a Mrs. Thomas's homeroom, I'm now in Mrs. White's social studies class from 1:15 to 1:45. There is a 15-minute break. You might need to get up and move around, grab a snack. Maybe you ate lunch a little earlier than you were supposed to. That's okay. Everybody's got those summer tummies going on. Hey, and then I check here, it's 2 o'clock, and my color is right here, but some of the students don't have Mrs. Sullivan. Some have Mrs. Stolfi. That's okay. We put them both here so you would know whose Google Meet to go to. So if you have Miss Sullivan for ELA, you're going to click on her classroom, and if you have Mrs. Stolfi for ELA, you're going to click on her classroom. So that's a sixth grader schedule. Both of our sixth grade teams are built in teams of 4, so those schedules are read very similarly across both sixth grade teams. Let's go down and look at a fifth grade schedule. All right, we've got Mrs. Mitchell here. We're going to take Mrs. Mitchell. She's in green. So every place I see green, if I am in Mrs. Mitchell's homeroom, I know that that is my class that I'm taking. So in first block, starting at what time? That's right, I'm not frozen. Starting at 9:30. Yes, at 9:30. At 9:30, you'll have ELA with Miss Mitchell and Miss Brewster. So Mrs. Mitchell and Mrs. Brewster, you'll start in ELA. You got a 10-minute break in here, and coming over at 10:20, here we are in the chart, it's 10:20, and we can see that if I scroll up here, oh man, this will make it even better for my old eyes. Yes, here we go. At 10:20, I'm in math class with Mr. Kelly and Mrs. Richardson, and that goes till 11 o'clock. Start on the left, end on the right. I scroll over, and I've got my independent work time. I've got time to meet with my teacher. They gave you those specific schedules, so make sure you check those on our virtual open house site again. It's lunch from 12 to 1:05, ends over here on this side. And I need to scroll back down a little bit because here are all of our fifth grade unified arts classes. And I am looking for Mrs. Mitchell. Where's she at? Here she is. Here's Mrs. Mitchell's homeroom. And we have PE. It starts there with Miss Walker. So I'm going to go to her class at 1:05, and that ends at 1:25. Now there's only a 5-minute break here, but that's because if I'm in Mrs. Mitchell's class, the next chunk of time is mine for work time, office hours with my teacher, lots of different things that could be happening there. I've got to come back down to Mrs. Mitchell's schedule line, And I'm looking for that green color again. Here it is. So at 2:30, at this time right here, I'm with Mr. Kelly for social studies, and that goes until 2 2:50, and then it's a quick switch right here. So we know that you might need a little time to get adjusted to that, and that's okay. And from 2:50 to 3:10, I am with Mrs. Mitchell again for science class. We know this is a quick switch right here for this group, and fifth grade has it in other places, and we'll help you navigate that. That is okay. Don't feel stressed out about that. We're going to help you navigate through that. Your teachers are going to be helping you tomorrow work through your schedule too, and reminding you whose Google Meets you should be going to and when. Parents, if you were looking for this document in case you want to print it out or do anything like that, it's right here on our Hayes website. If you go to the Hayes Connect page, it's going to take just a second to load here. Here it is. This button over here will give you the whole document that you can look at big. It does print very, very small if you were planning on printing it. Here on the Hayes Connect page, we also have our pickup and drop off stuff. That letter will be coming off. But if you did not get a chance to do the pickup of items, we are here at school. Mrs. Veely, myself, Mrs. Jones, Mrs. Leonard, we will be here tomorrow. So come up and ring the doorbell and let us know what you need, and we will get you those supplies, whether that's a Chromebook, if it's the books that you need, or anything else that was in that supply bag. If you've not picked it up yet, we will help you out. Students, don't forget that when you're logging in, I know a lot of you know this because you did it last night. I saw your IDs on there on your Google Meets for open house. When you open up your Chromebook, the first bar that you get, if it's the first time you've ever logged into it, is your student ID number at swcsd.us. And then when you hit next, the next blank is your password. Your password is your 3 initials and then your lunch pen. And it should be the same lunch pen from last year, but just in case. Parents, students, if you're having trouble with that, don't get frustrated. Give us a call here at school. We helped several people today walk through that. And if you're a little late to class the first time, everybody gets it this first go around. We're here to help. So stay out of the frustration zone. Give us a call, 614-801-6200. I'm sure our phones will be busy, but all of us will be here trying to man them. So just be patient with us if you get a busy signal and try to call back. We will get you the information you need and help you and your student log on. Students, if mom or dad aren't home and you're having trouble logging on, give us a call here at school. We can help you with it. So we want to help with all of those things. Morning announcements will start at 9 o'clock on our Hayes YouTube channel on the live stream. Hope you get a great night's sleep tonight with our first day of school tomorrow. Normally, I'd remind you to eat a good breakfast, but you're at home, so hopefully you're eating a good breakfast every day anyways. With that, everyone have a great evening. And remember, be respectful, be responsible, and be ready.